Boom. The rubber, the guy you already know, bro. Let's not even sit here and act like we don't know the man, the myth, the legend. You know what I mean? We got SCP-073 Cain SCP animation, bro. Literally, it's funny because last SCP Sundays we had on twitch.tv/Isaiah we literally checked out the Exploring SCP series video for Cain and Abel, which is and now the rubber decides to release Cain. So it's kind of, yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny, but. So we got that coming soon, but we have this right now, so we better get straight into this, and you know what I mean. Let's learn about Cain, bro. Let's see what this is talking about. See what you know what I mean. So let's go.
Discretion is advised. When information concerning SCP-076 was brought to the attention of SCP-073 for backing up, 073 showed familiarity with the information and was disinclined to adding to it. It then stated that it is best not to meet with SCP-076 out of consideration for all parties involved. Hello everybody, I'm the Rubber.
Hey Rubber!
We bring the SCP Foundation Keter Class Object SCP-073. SCP-073, also known as Cain, appears to be a heavily tanned male of Arabic or Middle Eastern descent in his early 30s.
Yo, who do y'all mess with more, bro? Who do y'all mess with more? Do y'all mess with 073 more or 076? Cain or Abel? Which one y'all like better? Like, just from prior knowledge. Because personally, I don't know, bro. Cain has a better design, but I really mess with Abel a lot. You know what I mean? You said Abel? Abel gang? Abel? A lot of people saying Abel. What's up, Trey? Cain? I like both, bro. But I think Cain looks better, but I like Abel better as a character.
6'1" tall and 75 kilograms.
If you don't get your ass on that court, he says 6'1". Okay, hold on. Okay.
With black hair and blue eyes. Arms, legs, spinal cord, and shoulder blades of 073 appear to have been replaced with artificial versions of unknown make and metal. 073 only takes notice of this when it is pointed out, and states that it has no knowledge of how, why, or when these replacements took place, stating it had them as long as it could remember.
That's weird.
Examination of the unidentified metal on SCP-073 has suggested that it is beryllium bronze, a metal that has been documented as being utilized by various anomalous cultures and entities. In light of this discovery, the Foundation began working in an attempt to trace the origin of beryllium bronze and how it initially spread throughout the world. When prompted, SCP-073 was able to provide information suggests that beryllium bronze originated in the Middle East, though the exact point of origin has yet to be determined. Further research into the origin of
Can't blow up, bro. Can't blow him up. Yeah. Sherm has a good point. That's the reason I like Cain a lot. He's hella chill. Like he'll cooperate. He's cool. I mean, he can't even make no vegetation. Like, he can't make no plant life. He can't garden no more. So, I mean, you know, he kind of has nothing else to do but to sit around and mess around with the guys in the lab. Thus, why you see him like these right here.
Beryllium bronze is currently ongoing. There is also a symbol engraved into the forehead of 073, which appears to be of Sumerian origin. Symbol has of yet been untranslated, and 073 appears distressed when the symbol is mentioned at all, refusing to speak on it.
I can't lie, I can see why you say he read off the wiki, because this is definitely exactly what the Exploring series said. No cap.
073 does need to eat and drink on a regular basis, but is strictly carnivorous, owing to its effect on plant-based items. 073 is generally polite and genial to all who speak to it, though it has been described as cold and somewhat mechanical in its speech. 073 is extremely helpful and enjoys aiding personnel in their daily actions, whatever they may be. It has highly detailed knowledge of ancient to recent events in history, and most commonly spoken languages in the world, including ones that have since died out. 073 has professed to have a photographic memory, remembering word for word all text in an 800-page dictionary that was flipped through in a minute and a half. It has scored above average in all intelligence tests given to it.
Did he dab?
SCP-073's presence is inimical to all life grown in soil, causing death to any life within a 20-meter radius. Any land 073 has walked on and any within the 20-meter radius becomes barren, as all anaerobic bacteria dies.
You said, I thought Abel was the one who helped the SCP Foundation. Nah, they both helped the SCP Foundation, I guess, because Abel is a part of the task force. So he technically does help them, but Cain is more of a helping hand, you know what I mean?
Rendering the soil incapable of supporting life until new bacteria are introduced. Anything that is derived from soil-grown life, such as wood and paper, immediately rots and disintegrates upon touch of 073. Further affected derivatives include anything hydroponically grown. Any damages directly towards 073 will reflect directly back onto the attacker.
So, you telling me my boy got these right here? My boy got one of these right here, bro? My boy got one of these, bro? He got these right here? He deadass got this right here. He deadass got the full counter? He deadass got full counter. Okay. For sure. Okay.
Although 073 visibly remains unharmed, attempts to get tissue and blood samples have proven futile. When the procedure was initiated, personnel carrying out the action felt the sensation of whatever was applied to 073 and wound up with a sample of their own blood or tissue, despite the fact that all actions were directed solely at 073. Indirect damage through a medium also results in the person perpetrating the action receiving the wounds caused. Although 073 receives no actual harm from damage to its person, it is stated that it still feels the pain of the action and has politely asked researchers to abstain from overly harmful actions to its person. In light of SCP-073's indestructible nature, photographic memory, and general will to please, High Command have deemed that all information is to be backed up on 073, ensuring it is not lost in the event of a catastrophe. While this action has been met with mixed responses, 073 has agreed and sworn itself to secrecy on its part. SCP-073 was first found by the SCP Foundation in the New York Police Department, having been taken in after 073 had been found amidst the bodies of several violent gang members. 073 told police members that the gang had attempted to make fun of it, but became angry and attempted to kill 073. Resulting in their own demise.
Imagine thinking you that much of a hard ass nigga that you go up to Cain and try to box him and then you just get slapped or die. Like, at what point did they not realize that the damage was being inflicted back to themselves? Like, how do you all die? I can understand like one or two, but how do you all die? Like, those would be them basic Batman villains, dog. Oh God.
073 was incarcerated and was deemed a John Doe when NYPD could not find any information on it. 073 came to the attention of the Foundation through a routine inspection of John Does and was subsequently released into the Foundation's custody. When information concerning SCP-076 was brought to the attention of SCP-073 for backing up, 073 showed familiarity with the information and was disinclined to adding to it. It then stated that it is best not to meet with SCP-076 out of consideration for all parties involved. SCP-076 consists of two components, a black speckled metamorphic stone referred as SCP-076-1 and a humanoid entity contained within, referred as SCP-076-2.
He's gonna be like, well, if you want to know more about Abel, check the video in the corner.
076-2 resembles a lean, Semitic human male in his late 20s. For more information about SCP-076, check out this video. Rumor has it that 076-2 and 073 are based off the biblical characters Cain and Abel. In the biblical book of Genesis, Cain and Abel are the first two sons of Adam and Eve. Cain, the firstborn, was a farmer, and his brother Abel was a shepherd. The symbol engraved on 073's forehead is obviously the mark of Cain, and, at least according to the Bible, it makes the land barren around him. That is why all organic materials decompose when he is near. Although we're still not sure about their relationship, but we're definitely sure that 076-2 hates 073. Because
this man just now realizing it has ties to the Bible. No, Hydros, you're bugging.
Upon sight of it, 076-2 became highly enraged and aggressive, killing several of the researchers. According to the Bible, Cain and Abel made sacrifices to Yahweh, the national God of the kingdoms of Israel and Judah. Each of their own produce, but Yahweh favored Abel's sacrifice instead of Cain's. Cain then murdered Abel, whereupon Yahweh punished Cain by condemning him to a life of wandering. Cain then dwelt in the land of Nod, where he built a city and fathered the line of descendants beginning with Enoch.
That comment just kind of caught me off guard. I've watched you for years. I've only been doing YouTube for a year and 3 months, maybe. So, no.
Hence, 076-2 seems to be reincarnated as a vengeful being. He just kills and kills, which seems like he is exacting revenge for being murdered by 073. Recently, a grade 3 researcher, Dorothy Zhang from the Chinese branch, had proposed a plan to the Containment Area 25 administrator that can possibly contain SCP-076 more efficiently. Dorothy suggested to add amnestic equipment to the killing corridor inside SCP-076-2's containment measures, attempt to erase its memory about its death. The possible outcomes of the plan include a reduction in the state of anger and a reduction in the containment process. There was no foreseen injurious consequence, and the cost was within an
I'm not gonna lie. She
acceptable range. Finally, the proposal was approved. After the procedure, 076-2 has forgotten. He quieted down and murmured with an unrecognizable language, wondering where he is. He stepped out of the corridor as the guards nervously watched him. An ancient Sumerian expert was soon sent to the scene to help communicate. He has forgotten. Staying in a standard humanoid containment room, 076-2 told the researchers that he wanted to go grazing. To satisfy his request, an indoor farm was soon built. They were still highly alert to 076-2,
I know this,
but he had a great time anyways. He asked the employees, who were dressed as biblical characters, of 073's trace. At first, they got away temporarily by telling him that 073 went to travel, though he became much more persistent 2 months later, and even threatened the employees. More armed forces were arranged around 0.
What are they about to do? What are they about? All right, well, okay.
76-2's farm.
You said
They
shit,
tried
baddie.
to come up with excuses that could be accepted by 076-2, but they have never thought of one. Soon, 076-2 realized that they were lying to him.
Look, bro. I wasn't even going to mention it. You know, I was going to let my man slide. But they definitely did take a little shitter on his head. Man got a fat turd on his head, look happy as ever, bro. Hey, bro, don't hate on his grind, bro. You know, the man happy, bro. Let that man live. Let that man live, bro. Let that man live.
Tried to come up with excuses that could be accepted by 076-2, but they have never thought of one. Soon, 076-2 realized that they were lying to him. He escaped from its containment room and finally met SCP-073.
Hold on.
Surprisingly, there were no conflicts between 073 and 076-2. 073 apologized to 076-2, though 076-2 did not appear to comprehend what the apology was for. Since then, 073 was allowed to meet with 076-2 periodically.
What? So yeah, y'all just best friends now. Yeah, all right, okay, all right. Well, what? Okay.
073 was allowed to meet with 076-2 periodically. After this event, 076-2 was aging at the same speed as an ordinary human being and was estimated to die in a few years. By then, Containment Area 25 should
Yeah. Rub rain shit, bro. If you know this meme, bro.
recover all special containment methods that were used to contain SCP-076. The current 076-2
Bro, I got you for the culture, bro. Ain't no way, bro. I'm not gonna let y'all come in here and not know what that meme is, bro. Come on, bro. That's the you know. Come on, bro. Y'all know that, bro. Y'all know that, bro. Y'all know that. Y'all know these right here. Yo, if I don't go out like that, bro, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Cover all special containment methods that were used to contain SCP-076. The current 076-2 remained its state of death for 10 years, in which no 076-2 has been produced from 076-1 since. 076-2 is now considered neutralized. SCP-073 is currently kept in Site-17, a 2-room cell furnished with all non-organic furniture and items, and a bathroom. 073 can freely wander the facility and eat in the main canteen. A tracking device has been attached to SCP-073's person and is not to be removed. It is disallowed any contact with the surface and is not allowed outside the facility. It is also not allowed to have any contact with plant-based SCPs under any circumstances. Violence is not to be used against 073 under any circumstances.
Remember to check out my new animation channel, The Rubber Talks, where I share my life story, thoughts, and opinions.
We already saw, bro. We were over there. We already did a reaction, bro. You know what I mean? These fan art's fire. Anyways, bro, that was calm, bro. That was calm. Bro, Cain kind of sus a little bit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Where that? This right here. Not this. This right here. This. I don't know, bro. I don't know if I get behind that. I don't know if I get behind that, bro. I don't know if I can get behind these right here, bro. But nah, this was fire. This was fire.